So, welcome guys. This, excuse me. Sorry, I've been drinking a little bit. Had like 3 beers within like the last 4 hours because, it's hot as a bitch out here. Anyways, um, how's it going, guys? Anyways, this is my first ever probably video that I've uploaded on this page, to be honest, and my first vlog that I'm starting. So if you're seeing this, hi everybody, make sure you hit follow and subscribe and give me a like. I love that. But this first video is basically going to be me explaining my truck camper build and me showing you guys the video compilation that I've saved from Snapchat of me making this truck camper. So long story short, what I did was I bought a Lear Leonard truck cap for $100 from this really awesome guy about an hour away from where I live. Really nice guy. He helped me out a lot. It was only $100. It's in perfect condition. It's a 98. I have a 02 Ford Ranger. I know, judge me, it's a Ford. Trust me, I'm right there with you. But it's in beautiful condition, so I love the thing. Although sometimes it irritates the piss out of me. But anyways, I picked it up from this guy. He was awesome. He was nice. He was very helpful too, because he actually helped me tie it down with straps, because my dumbass forgot fucking clamps to bring with me, because I'm obviously the smartest person in the world. But anyways, he helped me out. I got it for $100 and it's in perfect condition. So what I ended up doing was basically getting my list together of what I needed. And if you actually need a list, I'll actually post the list of what I actually won't post the list, to be honest, because I kind of deleted some of the things on my list that I didn't need anymore, so I could remember what I did need. But basically the essentials for it for mine was insulation, carpet, fabric, the basics to start out was just the plywood, 2x4s, sheet metal screws. Those definitely come in handy. You're gonna need a drill bit to, let me show you what I'm talking about, because some people probably won't need it, but you're gonna need one of these types of drill bits if you have Line X on your truck, because I have Line X on my bed, which actually comes in handy, believe it or not, as a extra insulation, which saved me a shit ton of money on insulation itself. I need to grab another beer. But yeah, if you have Line X already on the bed of your truck, don't waste your money on insulation for the bed of your truck. Trust me. It is a perfect insulation. But sorry, excuse my washing machine. It's loud as fuck. Anyways, if you do have Line X, you are gonna need one of those drill bits. I used, I think it was 12 to 2.5 sheet metal screws. I'm trying to find out where they are so I can show you guys. It actually says it on the box. There they are. Yeah, 12 by 2 inch sheet metal screws. After I drilled through with the drill bit itself, that I just put right there, and you're gonna want to find one that's a little bit smaller than the screw itself. So here, let me show you what I'm talking about. For those of you that aren't very savvy in these types of things, you're gonna want to find a drill bit that's a little bit smaller than the screw, so that way you can just start a hole, and once you start drilling in, your threads won't be it won't be loose. When your threads go through in the screw, it's not just gonna pop out when you hit a bump or something. It's gonna actually thread it and it's gonna stay in there. So Basically, other than that, um, after I got, see, I bought a shit ton of wood that I didn't need to buy. I have a shit ton of wood left over. I have a whole piece of fucking plywood, a half a piece or even a quarter piece right there, and then just a shit ton of small pieces, which I saved because you never know when they could come in handy or when you're gonna use them or when you're gonna need them. So, but some of those smaller pieces at the very bottom, I'm probably gonna burn or take with me for a campfire, because I'm probably going on a camping trip soon. So I'm probably gonna take some of the smaller pieces that are unuseful and just use them for a campfire. And then the rest of the cuts up of carpets I have, the smaller ones, I'm probably gonna use that for fire starter. Anyways, it's small things like that that come in handy when you're on trips or camping that you never knew, you know, you could use. But just a helpful tip. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will record another video to put at the end for you guys. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, send me a like and subscribe. If you don't enjoy it, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you, but there's big things to come with it because it's pretty much almost already done. I'm actually just gonna walk out here and show you guys right now, because, you know, I don't know how to change cameras when I'm actually recording on this because I'm actually using a video editing app and it does not seem to have the camera switch. So I'm just gonna show this to you guys from this angle. This is the cap itself. It was white when I first got it. I sanded it down and repainted it with a textured, kind of Line-X textured, but it's not Line-X. It's Rust-Oleum paint, so it kind of helps it from, you know, weathering. But it's a beautiful metallic black. I love it. It sprays on nice and easy. I used about 12 cans just to get a good coat. So other than that, what I want to do eventually is get a insulation pad to put right here, so that way it's not too rugged and hard when you're sitting on it, you know, and if you just want to hang out. So I'm probably eventually going to do that, but this is basically the finished product. Hold up. Sorry, I'm still kind of working out a few kinks. I used industrial strength adhesive spray, and I had to take the insulation down off the top, and I'm in the process of re-insulating it because, you know, one thing I will say, and I don't recommend you guys doing, is working on this when it's 90 degrees outside because the adhesive will not stay. So I recommend working on it when it's a little bit colder or at night when, you know, it's not gonna be 90 degrees out. And sometimes you will have problems if you're using adhesive when it's hot outside because that'll actually make the adhesive give away. But it's pretty much starting to basically stay. I just gotta re-insulate a few parts and respray a few parts. But if you're really looking to go cheap, not insulation, but adhesive is the way to go. But I mean, if you're really, really dedicated about it, then, I mean, which I am, I'm not saying I'm not, but I mean, if you have the money to spend, I recommend not using adhesive and using stuff that'll actually stay, because the adhesive has been a pain in my ass. But other than that, I mean, I'm in the process of just re-insulating and re-adhesing the rooftop, but the sides are good. So this is basically my finished product. I left this counter side open. I was gonna put pieces right here and then just build cabinets, but I thought, you know what? Fuck that, that's a waste of wood and that's a lot of work to do. So I was just like, I can just invest in bungee cords and wrap them right at these holes right here and all the way around if I have stuff I wanna take with me. Plus, I have all this extra space underneath the bed there. So, and I got 2 air fresheners in there just to make it smell good, because, you know, gotta smell good instead of wood and musty ass, you know. But currently I have a little wheel chuck back here, a little piece of wood, because my e-brake gave out on me the other day. FYI, I drive a manual 5-speed, so I can't necessarily just put it in park. So I have to, wherever I park, it's got to be on a leveled foundation, and I just put that behind my tire, whichever way is unleveled, so it doesn't roll. But other than that, I put a few pieces of insulation. Like, you can get it at Home Depot. It's really cheap. They're thin pieces of insulation for like AC units and stuff. It actually, when I got it, it didn't close all the way on my truck bed, my tailgate, so I had to insulate that off to keep water and bugs out. But I also put one strip, I don't know if you can see it, but it runs along right down here, between the tailgate and the bed, and that basically keeps a lot of dirt and dust and bugs out too. There are a few other holes, like in the back there's a hole, but it's not bad, and I've honestly have not had problems with bugs or anything in here yet. So I did a good job insulating it. I also insulated where it lays down onto the bed right here. So what I did with the shelf is I measured it out to where it came out to here, because I wanted a lot of crawl-in space to be able to crawl in and sit down. So say I have like 2 or 3 other people with me and they're staying in a tent, I have this to stay in. But say they want to crawl in and just sit and chill when we're sitting and chilling, like playing games or something, or whatnot, you know, they can have space. I can have space to crawl in and sit down if I want to. I don't necessarily always have to be on the bed just chilling, you know. So, and it really opens a lot of space too for carrying and lugging around stuff too. Like say if I wanted to lug a tent or put a suitcase back here, I could, because that saves a lot of room. I have an extended cab, so I have a back seat, so that basically helps me out with putting a lot of storage in the back seat of my truck. Most people don't have an extended cab, so they don't have that luxury of space. But eventually what my plans are is I'm gonna be getting a power inverter, the ones that have the plugs and the USB things on them, and I'm gonna actually be getting a deep cycle battery with a battery charger. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the deep cycle battery underneath the truck somewhere. I'm gonna mount it up somewhere underneath the truck and run the inverter off of that battery, and have it probably somewhere in the back over there where I can easily plug stuff up. And then the battery charger is actually going to be running off of a line from my battery in my truck. And the battery charger is going to be running to the deep cycle battery. So the battery, instead of actually, what I've thought about too, instead of getting the battery charger, is just running a line from my battery to the regular battery. So when my truck is running, it's actually charging the deep cycle battery while my truck is running. So the battery never loses charge. I thought about doing that, but other than that, after I get power moving back here, I want to get some string lights back here that are just AA battery powered. That way I don't have to worry about plugging them up and using electricity, or like USB powered. They won't really take up much power. But other than that, I'm getting a free 19-inch TV for my friend. He just got a 65-inch TV, and he said he didn't need it anymore, so I was just like, fucking bet. He only used it for PC gaming, so I was like, fuck it. I was like, I'll take it. So he's giving me that. I'm gonna mount it on this wall over here where the picture's at. Either that, or I'm just gonna get like a stand mount and mount it right there. And I want to get like a swivel mount, so that way, like say I'm out camping and having a campfire and we want to watch TV, I can watch TV. I got a there's a antenna. It's like a wireless, or it's not wireless, but it's a like antenna. Looks like a little tablet, and you get like basic channels. You get like 25 channels if you're in range of an antenna, or like tower or whatever. And I mean, I tested it out the other day and it works great. So we have that. Like, I really wanted to find a smart TV that was small enough to fit in here, but I couldn't, because if I had a smart TV and could connect to Wi-Fi, then I could connect Netflix and YouTube and shit instead of just getting basic cable channels. But I mean, basic cable channels will work. It's better than nothing, and it's better than watching the same DVDs over and over again. So, I mean, other than that, I have a lot of other plans for it. I'm going to get a standing, you know, those standing skinny fans that have the AC and the heat in them, both options. I'm going to get one of those, so that way I can get air circulating back there for summer and winter time. But I mean, other than that, the only hassle I've been having, like I said, is with the adhesive on the roof. The adhesive on the side is perfectly fine. That stays. And I think it's because the roof, the stuff is actually like hanging down, and gravity has a lot to play with that. So gravity's not been my best friend right now. Gravity and heat have not been my best friend with this build. I mean, but other than that, I got the fabric at a craft store for like, God, I think I got about 300 feet for 30 bucks. So it wasn't bad at all. And the, like I said, the insulation I got for about maybe 70 cents per square feet. And the carpet itself was really cheap, but it's really soft and it's really nice. It's indoor-outdoor carpet. I got it for 75 cents per square foot. And the carpet and the adhesive only cost me about $35, $40 each. So, and it was really easy to cut. All you do is get a carpet knife and measure it out. Make sure you take your time with it. Don't rush your measurements and don't rush cutting, because I guarantee you that'll be your downfall. Just take your time with it. Don't fuck anything up. Make sure your measurements are right. But other than that, I mean, it was really easy measuring everything out to the line of the bed and how long the bed was and everything, and cutting, because literally all I did was sit outside one day and cut all the pieces to form basically like a puzzle piece, and then I just drilled them into the bed, and it was beautiful. And as you can see, I didn't use any screws that were too long or went through. So make sure that's something you think about too. But I have this little cool storage bin that I had in my room. It's got like different license plates on it and like Route 66 stuff, because, you know, one day I want to drive the whole length of Route 66. But that's for the future. But yeah, that's basically it. And I'll show you. Tailgate shuts just fine. Window closes just fine. Insulates up perfectly right there with that AC insulation. Everything goes just fine. So, but there's more to come. I'll definitely be adding more to my video and vlog with my adventure truck. That's what I'm calling it. But I love it though. It was one of the most fun projects I've ever worked on. I love it. I love camping. I love traveling. I love adventure. I just love everything about it. And this is one of my favorite projects to work on, and one of my favorite things that I've achieved. And I'm happy. And like I said, there's more to come. Definitely more to come. It's hot as a bitch out here. I'm sorry, you guys. Holy shit. Anyways, yeah. Next up, I know a lot of you probably heard about it. Next, or is it? No, it's 2 months away. 2 months away in September. I know y'all heard about the Area 51, Storm Area 51 things, and I'm honestly all for it. But I've added a lot of friends and a lot of people off of the different pages, and it's just amazing. The memes are great, the people are great, and I love the movement. And even if we don't raid, even if enough of us go out there to protest and actually stand for something, we might actually achieve something. So I know I sound crazy saying that, but you know, you gotta believe, man. You gotta support the movement too. But other than that, next month I'm actually going camping on a trip. I'm from Virginia, by the way. I live in Fredericksburg, Virginia. Shout out. I hate this fucking place, but it does have its good moments sometimes. But I'm going on a camping trip down by Virginia Beach to a place called Cape Charles. It's a beach. Can't fucking talk. Off the Chesapeake Bay. There's a KOA campground down there. It's beautiful. It's right on the beach. They have a restaurant and a bar. It's right on the water. And I'm gonna be going and renting a tent site with 6 other people, and we're gonna just camp out and have a good fucking time, and it's gonna be great. So I'm hoping the camper is actually done and set up by then, because I'm hoping to save a lot of money before I go down there to have to spend, well, not really spend, but like, you know, utilize stuff like ice, water, alcohol, cigarettes, you know, the necessities. But and food, can't forget food, although who needs to eat, right? I get alcohol. I'm not an alcoholic, I swear. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoy my compilation. I'm gonna try to set it up from beginning to end, but I can't promise it's gonna be perfect, because like I said, this is my first video and this is my first vlog attempt, so I hope you guys like it. Like I said, I'll make a recap video at the end. And yeah, I think that's about it. Enjoy, guys. Love you all. Oh yeah, that's gonna look sick, bro. I got so many fucking ideas with this thing, dude. It's ridiculous, man. By the time this thing's done, this thing's gonna be so fucking decked out. It's not even gonna be funny. I got the time and the money now to fucking put into it too, so it's gonna be great. Other than that, I'm honestly just really thinking about and like really trying to plan out the woodwork that I'm gonna put into the truck, because that's gonna be the hardest part, and that's gonna be the most time consuming part. This is the easy part. Even though it took trials and error, we did it. But the bed of the truck is gonna be the hardest part and the most expensive part. I cannot wait to get started on the woodwork. I have to go buy 2 more pieces of plywood and a bunch of 2x4s to get everything laid in stone. And I think after that is gonna be where we start progress, baby. So let's keep it going. Here's to a good project, and here's to some good ass times once we get this shit done, baby. Let's get it. So it's actually coming along really good. I had to cut about 2 inches off of this side to get it flush with that. So what I have to do next is literally cut like just the corner piece off of this. That way it'll sit flush. So once I do that, it'll sit flush. That'll be my base. The shelf on this side is gonna come out right here. It's gonna connect right here. And on this side, we're gonna have a whole wall of wood. In the back, we're gonna have a whole wall. It'll all come together. Hell yeah. Holy fuck, dude. It's hot as a bitch out here. Right. So, if I measured it right, it should fit in. Let's put it in. Oh, y'all are about to laugh because you know what I just figured out? This extra piece of wood I got sits flush as the back piece. All I gotta do is cut it. Fuck yeah. Alright. I'm cleaning up and I'm bringing my happy ass to bed. It's been a long day. But a lot of good work done today. A lot of good work done. And more to come. For sure. We got this. It's coming along, man. I'm happy. Definitely happy. It's gonna be great. And by the way, if you guys didn't know, this is the beautiful carpet that's gonna be surrounding the bottom of the truck bed once I get the whole platform laid out. It's super smooth and it's nice ass carpet. And I only paid 67 cents per square foot for it. So I mean, it was not expensive at all. And it's nice, it's soft, and it's obviously pretty thick if you can't tell. So it's gonna look nice down there. Oh fuck yeah. That's coming along nice. It's gonna be so beautiful when it's done. Fuck yeah, baby. We getting there. Progress. So I actually changed my mind a lot about putting the weather strip on this side, because the reason being is that side was a little off and that side had the biggest gap in it. Now it doesn't. So now I'm debating about this side, because this side doesn't have a gap at all. Besides maybe here on the end. So maybe just a little strip on the end there. But I'm thinking that's about it. I don't need to really do much to this side, and I think we should be good after that. And then it's just tinting the windows. I'm also going to probably put a small piece over here just to kind of level it out and to kind of seal this side, because as you can see, there's a little hole on the end of it, and I want it to be sealed as much as possible. This sun is blinding the fuck out of me. But I want it to be sealed as much as possible on that part, because that's literally, you know, where it's gonna be opening and closing the most. And also, if it rains and stuff like that, and if the wind's really bad, I actually want it to be sealed properly. And as you can see, it actually opens and closes just fine now with that seal there. I kind of gave it a little bit of its leeway that it needed to actually lock it. So, little update. I got the weather stripping down on all of it. And also, I don't know if you guys remember what I said about this side, but this side didn't really have any, this side had a big hole in it. So what I did was I put some weather stripping in there, and as you can see, no holes. Fuck me, it's hot, dude. I had to take a break. Drink a little Gatorade, you know. I think I'm good for today. I think I'm gonna chill on the rest of it till tomorrow, and then after tomorrow, should have pretty much everything almost set in stone. Don't want to rush it too much. I've been doing a lot the past couple of days in a crunch time, so I don't want to rush it, but definitely tomorrow gonna be a big progress. I want to get the shelf on the right hand side over there in, and then close that off, and then we'll go from there. But after that, I should be able to put the cap on top and then kind of put it all together and then do my shit. But I mean, regardless of that, it's holding up pretty well, and it's doing pretty good. Like I said, there's like this spot right here. You can kind of tell if I get up on it. It's like coming down like right here. So I'll have to redo all of this and just try to get that to stay down for the most part. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty solid, and that's not really a big concern. That's literally like a $10 job. So once I get the once I get the electricity in here and get everything going, I'm gonna get a fan and all right. So we are going to be staying in the camper tonight. Fuck yeah. I got my beer and my speaker out here, the LED speaker, so it gives me a little bit of light in here, and got my beer. That should last me for the rest of the night because I've already killed about 7 so far, but I'm not even feeling it. I'm not even buzzed. So hopefully the tall boy right here does the trick. But other than that, yeah, we're gonna be testing it out and staying in here tonight, having some fun. Got the bed over here. We'll be listening to some music and probably shit posting on Facebook and Snapchat for a little while. So let's get it in here. And yeah, and next step is the TV right over there, and we should be pretty good for the most part. It's coming along pretty well. Actually really happy. I really am. I'm really happy with it, and we're gonna be having a lot of fun in this thing, and we're gonna be doing a lot of camping in this thing and traveling, and it's gonna be some good memories, man. We're gonna have some good times. I'm with it, and I'm all for it. So yeah, but I'm really happy of how great it came along and how great it is coming along. I mean, because it's literally a blank canvas. Like, I can do whatever I want with it. So here is to many years of the glamper. That's what we're calling it, the glamper. So, pretty successful overnighter in the truck. The bed's comfy, and I have plenty of sleeping room. And the only downfall is, up until about 5 minutes ago, I was completely okay because it got hot as balls back there. So I'm definitely gonna have to invest in some sort of cooling back there. But other than that, it's lit. Right, got the antenna set up. I'm gonna see if it actually works. And if it does, just a FYI for everybody out there, if you don't want to pay for cable, this is only $36 at Home Depot. And it says on the box, check this out. Free HD TV, indoor flat HD TV antenna. So you get like basic channels for free if it connects to like a satellite near you. There's an app you download that like finds satellites, or not satellites, but antennas and stuff like near you and shit that you can connect to. But we're gonna see how this scan goes once it's done scanning and see if I can find any channels. Hopefully it works. Last night was definitely a lot better than the first night because I left the hatch open. But definitely, fucking fly, get the fuck out of here. Boy, I will fucking murder you. Anyways, definitely got to get the electricity back here running soon. Definitely gonna get some air running through here though, because I feel like even with the back open and a little bit of air running, it'll definitely be a lot easier to sleep instead of being woken up sweating your ass off at 8 o'clock in the morning, because it gets pretty hot even though it's only like 75-80 degrees right now still. But yeah, it wasn't bad. Actually a lot more comfortable than the other night. So long story short, what happened was the insulation and shit I had on the roof started falling off, so I'm redoing that right now, and we're pretty good. We're pretty solid. Everything's pretty much staying down. But yeah, this is the truck camper from the inside. All I have to do is re-insulate this middle piece right here and refabricate it, and we should be good to go. Just gotta make sure everything stays down for the most part. It's hot as a bitch out here in Virginia, so I think that's the reason shit's not been staying down and shit's been acting up in this thing. But once it goes down a little bit, should be good. But yeah, we'll be good to go after that. Hey guys, really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I tried to put the compilation in through the timeline of the events and how it happened. So I'm actually really hoping you guys enjoyed it, and I'm really hoping it was actually going through the timeline. If it's not, I'm sorry. Eventually my videos will get better and the editing will get a lot better. And sorry about the glares on the screen, by the way. I have a shit ton of cracks in my phone and 2 of them run along the front camera, so sorry for the shitty glares. But yeah, other than that, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said before, like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. And there will be more videos to come. I'll definitely take more vlog videos. Yeah, I can't fucking talk. Of camping and going on trips and shit, and whatever else I do next to it, I'll definitely upload and keep y'all updated. But live easy, baby.